My process is like all about delay.
Whenever you guys are ready.
So we just go straight into talking about climbing walls.
Yeah.
Our song "Climbing Walls" was our first single, I guess, as a band in general. Not only just off this album, but off our new album, but just in general. So back home, we released it onto the blogs, and I think we got picked up by a radio station called Triple J, and that kind of got us a whole bunch of get some mood music happening there.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Can we add some reverb to your answers right now?
Yeah. And yeah, that got us our first kind of festival slot, and then we started doing shows on our own, like headline shows, and noticed that people were showing up to our shows, which was nice. And yeah, so it's also, I guess, fun to play acoustically as well, which is why we...
In a classroom. I mean, this is the dream, right? Living the dream right now.
This is as raw as it gets.
Well, let me just shoot some questions before we break for recess. We can go outside. We can go outside today. The weather's nice. Yeah.
Is there a canteen here?
We're gonna do like Steal the Bacon. I don't know. Do you have Steal the Bacon in Australia?
No.
It's like probably called something different. Like I don't know.
Steal the bacon?
Steal the Aussie Pig. I don't know.
Steal the Aussie bacon.
I don't know. I don't know. So, which by the way should be the name of your next album title. Just please, if you walk away with nothing else, get that out of this. So talk to me about the album. I mean, the album's already released in Australia, right? And you're just kind of waiting for it to drop here in the States. So what's that like to actually have it in your homeland and to just kind of be waiting to sell it here?
Yeah, well, the version that's coming out over here is slightly different to what was released back home, and I guess the reason it was released back home first is because we were signed to a record label back home and we had someone to distribute it and put it out and all that kind of stuff. And then we've only just recently signed a deal here to a company called Wind Up Records, who are doing great things for us, and it's like kind of like a really small label, so it's almost like a family, if you like. And yeah, so we've kind of repackaged it, added, we've got another song that we just wrote only a matter of a month ago, which we've just released as a single called Young Hearts, which will be kind of, I guess it's being serviced to the radio airwaves and all that at the moment. And yeah, so for us it's just new artwork, new everything really, so it's exciting for us. It's kind of fresh for us, because I think if it was exactly the same album that was released...
Yeah, it goes like this.
Oh, that's nice. That's the opening to Young Heart, right?
Yeah.
Now, I find it interesting because you're touring now with the Sounds and Blondfire. I've had them both on A-sides.
Oh, cool.
And obviously they didn't give you too much shit about me because you're here, but so Blondfire has Young Hearts. Like, do you ever?
Young Hearts. Just minus the S.
It's minus the S?
Yeah, we're plural.
Oh, so I just reversed it. Okay, all right, okay. Amateur hour. Hi, everybody. But do you guys? You should do like a mashup, like the last night of the tour. You only have a couple nights left.
Yeah.
Have you?
They start with
strange viral
thing. And they're both kind of uplifting songs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's not like yours is like a complete downer. Like at the end, like the love story ends with some guy blowing his brains out or something. But so how is the? I know you're about to wrap it up, and probably by the time this airs, airs. It's on the internet. You guys will be long off the road with Blondfire and the Sounds, but how's that tour been so far?
Really good.
Really fun.
Yeah.
They've been one of the two funnest bands to tour with, I think. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry to the other bands that we've been touring with.
Especially how we've been sharing the dressing room with Blondfire for most of the tour.
Yeah.
And it's, the fact that they're really good people to tour with made it a lot easier. And the Sounds, like we've hung out, we've gone drinking afterwards. So it's easily been one of the funnest tours we've done so far.
Yeah, it helps when the other musicians are actually...
You gotta be chill, gotta be laid back a bit because everyone's tired, everyone's sort of in a shitty mood, so you gotta give people a space within a confinement, but everyone just sort of seems pretty cool.
So what's the next couple of months like for you guys? You mentioned before I started filming that you're going back to Australia, but I'm assuming you're going right back out, right? I mean, the album's out, you're going to go right back out.
Yeah, I mean, Gerard's based in LA now, and
I can't do that flight anymore.
the three
He refuses to.
the three of us have houses or rental properties or whatever.
Tents.
Things that pretty much
Yachts.
priorities that we need to attend to back home. For
I live in a
little
van
bit,
down by the river.
But we've all got things that we need to attend to back home for a little bit. So we'll be going back for a matter of weeks and then coming back over for a tour in May. So, yeah.
By the way, subtle product placement. Well done. This right there.
Oh,
Well done.
I didn't even
We've
notice.
trained him well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
You
that's
can
the wrong.
please-
That's the old one. That's
Love
the
how
great.
it's like, love how it's like the snails have got to it. It's not even a
Please,
nice one.
please leave one of those on every car parked outside.
It says October 2013 on it though, so it's a bit that day.
Well, cool guys. You know, thanks for coming.
Nice, thanks
Thanks
for
I
having
hope you'll come back. I hope the album's a success and that.
Same.
So do we.
Well, listen, if it's not, you're still welcome to come back. I mean, I'm doing this shit in a classroom. You can do this anytime.
So while we're in a classroom, what was the first guitar song you ever learnt?
Me, it would have been
Oh, that's nice and timely too.
why is that again? It was his.
Well, Rock and Roll Hall. Well, it's the anniversary of his death. I think
Yeah.
yesterday or the,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
something like that. But
Yeah.
but they're going into the hall this coming
Right.
weekend.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. So sing. I like it.
Sorry, you just keep going.
I love this. Like if you take requests, I'm gonna throw out a whole bunch of stuff.
Do you take requests? Let's see.
He does. He dances.
Okay,
Yeah.
why don't you just do Nirvana's whole catalog, and I'm gonna just sit down and.
David
Wow.
Bowie.
Bowie.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, cool guys. Thanks.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, if this doesn't pan out, Nirvana cover band.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell,
It's
right?
by himself.
Yeah, that's okay. By the way, just want to point out that Kurt Cobain was never that happy.
Anyway.
The thing is, like, I'm compelled to shut off the camera, but I just want to let it keep going.
The longer you keep that going, the longer he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna keep
That's
it.
cool.
Once it hits.
Maybe that'll be his own, like, private A-side session
You're
for.
in control of how your day pans out.
You keep that running, he's gonna be here all day.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.